Hi guys, welcome back to Home Life with Rebecca. Look at who's already having to miss school. What happened? Did your tummy hurt? Yeah. Hello, Titan. What are you doing? Are you guarding the stairs? So Kennedy had therapy this morning. Um, when I picked her up from therapy, she'd had a major accident. I will not get into details about it, but I don't know if it's a virus from starting school, because they go back to school and they're exposed to germs and stuff, or if it's because she already has trouble with number twos, like because she holds it. But regardless, it was bad enough that she needed to be changed, to have a shower. So I have just decided to keep her home today just to play it safe. I'm washing some comforters and I'm gonna have a cup of coffee. I've already done my walk. On Wednesdays, I tend to just do my walk and my 3-minute arm workout, which actually worked out perfect today since Kennedy's home, not feeling well. And I wanted to show you my happy planner, my month of August, and just have a little bit of a chit chat. Look at all the yummy green beans from my neighbor's garden that they let us have. And I've got some other veggies that I want to roast, like some broccoli. We've got, it was like in a premix, it's already like premixed, like a frozen bag. So it has like broccoli, I think some carrots, Brussels sprouts and sweet potatoes and onion. So I'm just gonna roast those all together and then probably just fry up some chicken or grill up some chicken tonight. And probably serve it with like mashed potatoes. We had rice. We had stir fry last night. Those would have been good in the stir fry. I have practice tonight, so at the church for praise team. So Adam will probably be doing the cooking tonight. I was gonna make something in the crock pot, but it's getting too late to throw it in there now with everything that's going on. So I'm just gonna have a coffee, show you guys my happy planner, and maybe just take it easy. Maybe me and Kennedy will watch one of the movies that she picked out from the library the other day. Okay, so I'm just gonna get started with showing you my month of August in my happy planner. So I know some of you don't like this, but some of you do. So I'm just gonna do this and then I'll chat for a little bit and then that will be today's video. So here was my currently page. So I think I did share this already. I think I shared it at the end of July's, but obviously we have done all of this. We are still working on sanding the kitchen table and chairs. I have not done Jillian's desk, so that didn't get done, but this is a work in progress. Still haven't used the envelope system. I was waiting for our settlement, which feels like it's never going to come. And we were going to plan an end of the year summer barbecue for all the neighborhood kids, but nobody's schedule worked out, which was kind of a bummer. Did the hot air balloon ride, went to court. I still don't know if I want to rename my YouTube channel. This is just stuff like goals or things that I want to do. Sometimes I write like what I'm currently watching or reading. We did do a lot more pool days because it was the last month to swim. I really wanted to take a trip to Island Park, which is about an hour away from here. They have like cabins and stuff you can rent. But again, our settlement didn't come, so we weren't able to do this, but that's okay. Maybe next summer. We did paint Jillian and Kennedy's room. And again, we didn't end up having the big summer party, like the end of the year party. But here was my monthly spread. And just tried to use some more like fun summer colors. I always start off really good and then like towards the end, like I get really sloppy. Some of the stuff I did backwards. This was my monthly spread. Oh, and I did my lab work for our life insurance policy. So there's that. Anyway, I thought that was cute with like the popsicles. And anyway, I just tried to make like the same colors and summer theme. Week 1, so it's the very end of July, and this was Allie's birthday week, so I tried to do colors that Allie likes, the pale pinks and the blacks and the grays. I feel like I have a lot of like flower themes throughout my planner, but that's because Adam bought me the huge mega flower sticker book. So that's why I have a lot of flower themes. And I found the hot air balloon stickers at, where was it? Staples. After I had already made the spread, because we went on the hot air balloon on the 3rd. Otherwise, I probably would have done the hot air balloon spread on this week, and I was going to just use it for my journal, but I ended up using it for my currently page for September. But here is August week 1. Here is August week 2. I did kind of like a fun, like summer treats, fruit type of thing. Just wanted something colorful. Got some gummy bears and some, what are these called? Macaroons. Some cupcakes and ice cream, cherries, lollipops, lemons. So I thought this one was fun. This got all done. Remind me to tell you about this photo shoot that we did. What did I put here? Stop delaying. I did it. I'm so glad it's over with. But yeah, there was week 2 for August. There was week 3's theme. I did like a llama and like cactus theme. My sister bought me these stickers a couple years ago when she gave me that, when she made me the junk journal. So I finally used them, and I thought this turned out really, really cute. It matched the washi tape that I already had. And then I just pulled the boxes from my big Happy Planner book. See, these are my big Happy Planner ones that I have. But I thought that was super cute. So that was week 3. And then, see, week 4, it's another flower theme, even though I already did one. But like I said, I have a lot of flower stickers. But I thought this one turned out really nice. I just try to do like, you know, we're going into fall. So like these flowers kind of remind me of the end of summer, beginning of fall, with the daisies and the sunflowers. But that's what it looks like from far away. I thought this one turned out really cute. This washi tape came like in the sticker book. I thought I liked how I did it. I tried to like do something different, so I put it up on the sides instead of just doing all the way across. So I was trying to be creative, but I thought that turned out nice. Yeah, and then that's it. That is all of August. So I'll go ahead and show you the beginning of September, since it goes in, the end of August goes into September. Oh no, I'm sorry. This is the week 4 that goes in to September 1st. But I did a back to school spread since they went back to school. And I've had these stickers forever, and I wasn't sure they were going to work in the Happy Planner because they're like the pop-up stickers that people use for like scrapbooking and stuff. But I always forget that the Happy Planner pages tear right out, and then you can put them back in. So what I did is I made it, I tore them out and I put it back in. But when I did my currently page for September, I took it out so that I could write and it wouldn't be, you know, all lumpy from the stickers. But yeah, this is my September currently page. So I ended up using the hot air balloon here. And I like made like a little morning routine and a little evening routine that I've kind of been following. I did like small victories, top 3 things I want to get done. And actually, this isn't even a top 3. I told Adam, go ahead and take your time with the kitchen table because I'm just enjoying the space with the littler table in there right now. But yeah, then I've already been working on September. My first week is a dog theme and like apples and stuff, kind of getting into some of my fall stickers. But yeah, there's my Happy Planner. Okay guys, so there is my Happy Planner for the month of, almost said September, for the month of August. My selfie stick isn't working right, so it feels kind of weird. This vlog again is all over the place because things have just been busy. But I wanted to get on here because I started this vlog with, we went to the carnival, or not the carnival, the East Idaho Fair, and I never really finished it. Then I added some of those clips to my end of summer, beginning of fall little video that I put together. I love making those little videos. They get the least amount of views. They always turn my comments off, but, and I've said this before, those are the videos that my kids love to go back and watch the most, and so do me and Adam, because it's just memories. But anyway, I was going to talk about the fair for a minute. On Sunday, we went to church, and Parker and Tiffany had joined us, which was nice because my older kids don't always choose to go to church with us, but they showed up, and afterwards, because Parker had taken the other car, and they were getting ready to leave to go to the East Idaho Fair. They have it every year in, like, it's the town called Blackfoot. It's like, 20 minutes from here. So Allie and Tiffany have both gone, but the rest of us have never been. So they were getting ready to leave for the fair when Wesley said, "Where are you guys going?" And Parker said, "We're going to the fair." And just the look on Wesley and Jillian's face, quite honestly, kind of broke my heart, because every year they ask to go, and every year we can't afford it. And so I told Parker and Tiffany, be careful, text me when you get there, because Parker's still, a new driver, and I knew Allie was going later with her friends, and she's going actually tonight again with her boyfriend. And I just felt really bad for the kids. I didn't say anything, but as we were driving home, Adam said, he must have been feeling the same thing, because he said in the car on the way home, "Okay, when we get home, I want you guys to change your shoes, put on some old tennis shoes, because we're going to the fair." Well, the kids were like, "Why do we need to change our shoes?" He's like, "We're going to the fair." And I was like, "Can we afford it?" And he's like, "Absolutely not." It's one of those things where we can afford it, but the money should probably go towards something else, type of thing. Like, we have the money, but we don't, type of situation, which I think is true of a lot of people in our, what do you want to call it, like, price range bracket, like our income bracket. But we went ahead and went, and I looked online, and the tickets to get in, like to get your hand stamped, to get into the fair, weren't that bad. So it was $9 for me, Adam, Kennedy, or me, Adam, Wesley, and Jillian, and then $7 for Kennedy, and that's an all-day pass into the fair. So it was like 40 something dollars. Not bad, but that's not where they get you. Where they get you is inside. Now, growing up, I used to go to the California State Fair all the time, and I'm Generation X. So back then, like, if you wanted to ride the rides, you paid to get so many tickets. So you get like a roll of tickets, and then the rides would be like 2 tickets, 3 tickets, type of thing. And I remember, like, my mom or dad, when I was younger, like maybe spending like $10, and I'd get to ride like a good amount of rides. And then as a teenager, it got a little bit more expensive, but I still remember like $20, like being able to ride quite a few rides and being able to get like one treat, like food wise, from the fair. Well, I have not been to a fair since I was a teenager. And like I said, had never been to this one. Only Allie and Tiffany had gone the last couple years with their friends. I couldn't find anywhere, like, on the fair webpage, like how much rides were or how to do it. Basically, they have like a kiosk where you can purchase the different levels of tickets that you want to buy, like wristbands. And so I think the most expensive wristband was like $57, and that was unlimited rides and unlimited games. And then I want to say $32 for unlimited rides, and then $20 for like a few rides, but you could also add more money onto it if you decided to. So there was nothing else. You couldn't just buy like 4 rides each. Like, it just didn't work that way. So I knew Wes and Jilly were going to want to ride more stuff. So it just made more sense at the time to just get them the unlimited wristbands, so they both could get unlimited rides. And then the mistake that we made was Kennedy and Adam both got the $20 wristband. So you get so many rides with that one, because they like scan the little code on your wristband, on your like a little QR code. And so it'll show you like how many tickets you have left. And then when you go on the ride, it'll say the number of tickets. Like, I think the roller coaster was 5 tickets. So the very first ride that Wesley and Jillian went on, they went on with Parker and Tiffany. We actually got to the fair at the same time. Parker and Tiffany and all their friends got there. Was this huge ride that's a stick attached to like the circle, and it like swings you back and forth. It's not the big giant one. If you watch my vlog, it's not the huge tall one, which only Tiffany rode that one. Everybody else was too scared. That's my girl that's not scared of anything. I was having so much anxiety watching the rides. Anyways, that was the first ride that Wesley and Juliet went on, and it made Wesley so sick. I felt so bad for him. Then Kennedy went on the roller coaster with Adam, and I didn't have any wristband, so I couldn't do anything. So she went on the roller coaster. She went on it twice, so that already used 10 tickets right there. And then she only had enough to ride the slide. Her and Adam went on the slide, so he ended up having to go back and putting like $4 more on both of theirs so she could ride one more ride. And Wesley rode a couple more, but he was already not feeling well, so I felt so bad for him. So I probably could have gotten Kennedy the unlimited one. Well, I don't even know, because a lot of those rides were probably too big for her. I'd be afraid that once she got up there, she'd want to get back down. But it was really, really hot, and we'd already drank the water bottles that we brought. The fair food was really, really expensive. We walked around a little bit. Kennedy really wanted to go into the petting zoo, but like you can get inside of the petting zoo, but it was so crowded because it's Labor Day weekend too. But they make you pay $10 for like this little cup of food to feed the animals. And I knew that if we took her in there, she was going to want to feed the animals. I mean, how could she not? She would see everybody else feeding the animals. She was going to want the food to feed the animals. And I just didn't want to spend the $10 on the food to feed these animals. So we were able to look at some of the other animals. She just couldn't pet them. And she wanted to play the games too, but her wristband was only for rides, and Adam really didn't want to put more money on it for her to, pop some balloons with darts. Jilly was a little sad that we had to leave, because I think she could have probably rode some more rides. But I don't know. She said that she would have, but it was really hot. Now, I think because we let them get one treat each from like the fair, so they both got like the Mexican corn, which poor Wesley, I think he shouldn't have gotten that because he already wasn't feeling well, and then it's hot outside and they dump all this mayonnaise in a cup. It looked really disgusting, but it was not cheap. But I told him, I said, I don't care if you're wasting money. If you're gonna throw up, like don't eat it, just throw it away. We got Kennedy a snow cone, and then we all shared two like lemonades as we walked around. So we were there like 3 hours. Do I think it was worth the price? And I posted this like in a Facebook post. Absolutely not. It is outrageous. They rip you off. They really do. Just to charge that much for a little ride that lasts 10 seconds, or for corn, they rip you off. And then if you want to like go see a show like the Demolition Derby or like a concert or anything like that, then you're paying even more. Do I think it was worth it that we went though? Absolutely yes, 100%. Even though it cost a lot, and poor Wes got sick, and they didn't get to ride everything they wanted to ride, and the corn wasn't that good, I still think it was worth it because we've never been. We still had a lot of fun. Like even Wesley can laugh about it now that, he's like, if I ever go back to the fair, I know that I can't ride rides that spin. We were all together except for, of course, Allie, because she ended up going later that night. But it was fun. I mean, we didn't like hang out with Parker, Tiffany, and their friends, but we went on a couple rides where they were in line too. So it was just fun to see them interacting with all their friends, and I'm glad we went. It's expensive. I think it's kind of a ripoff, but the memories that we made are priceless to me. I'm just really glad that we did it. Sometimes I think you just have to, I mean, of course, it's always good to be careful with money, and I think we're good examples of that. We try, I'm honest, sometimes we rack up credit card debt, sometimes we're not so great, but for the most part, I think we're pretty careful with our money. We're not ever going and doing extravagant things. So Adam must have been feeling the same thing that I was feeling when Parker and Tiffany said they were going to the fair, because we didn't even talk about it. He was just like, we're going. And I'm glad that he did that, because I probably would have had more trouble saying, okay, yeah, let's just do it. So it was good. I'm glad we went. I would actually like to go back with Adam, for a date night maybe, but we'll see. I think the only ride that I would even ride there would be that little tiny roller coaster. I can't do spinny rides either. The last ride that Adam went on with Kennedy was a spinny ride, and he felt sick. But he said he used to be able to ride all that kind of stuff. I've never been able to ride rides that spin. I used to love roller coasters, but even those make me feel not good, I think because I have vertigo. But I felt sick standing there even watching the rides go. And then the anxiety that I felt when Tiffany rode that one ride where it was so high, it was like higher than the Ferris wheel, and they're just sitting in this little tiny cart that spins. Like my heart rate was like through the roof. I was like, how did you get on that thing? She's like, I love it. Her and Parker, they definitely got their money's worth. They got there the same time we did, which was like, I don't know, 12:30, 1 o'clock. But they stayed until closing time. They stayed till 11 o'clock. Tiffany said she rode everything like five or six times. And then Allie did show up with her friends later, and then she's going back tonight. And Allie did send me a couple pictures so that I had some. All right, guys, chicken tendies. Hope you enjoyed this video. Sorry it was kind of random and all over the place. Bye.